Hey there, good morning. I am John. Today is Friday, August 11, 2023. This is my daily vlog. Ever since I was laid off some months ago, I decided to try to make content creation, try to make it something sustainable rather than leaping right into a new career or job. That's been going on for several months now, and here on this vlog is how I stay motivated and report to you how it's going. Whether you're curious or thinking of doing something similar yourself, or just like watching a train wreck. It's entirely up to you what your motivations are. Let's start by talking about yesterday. And I think I didn't even mention the day before I knocked out the next Celebrating Yesteryear for over on Retro Days. If you're not watching those, they're put together really, really well. And it's something really interesting for me because I don't write it or produce it. I'm like just a middleman. I'm just this talent monkey who stands on camera and reads or on mic and reads what's been written, put my own inflections in it and whatever, and then I get what's written by the author, and then the gentleman that runs Retro Days puts it all together, and it's like I'm in the middle, like I'm just an actor. It's really interesting for me. It's I'm usually running the whole show of stuff, but it's not only is it freeing, but it's interesting to see how the end result comes about. So if you haven't been watching those, I'll throw a link in the corner to I think the whole playlist I can link up there. If not, I'll link the first video. But I did another one of those, and they're just they're a neat little pause in my week where it's like, think work, just read, just do the voice, just do the thing, and yeah, it's really cool. So another one of those I finished either yesterday or the day before. I forget when I got it done, but it is done. Further yesterday, I did the shooting and almost done editing of the finale. You can see they're all there. See, it says Atari 50. All 10 of them are up there now. So I did the last video for those XP cartridges. I have probably another hour to edit on it, which I'll do this morning. We'll talk about that in a second. And that will post later today. So we'll have the video that I did midweek and then one on Friday. So 2 long forms are out for the weekend, which is good news. Let's talk about stats. So, over the last few days, stats have been up, largely in part to the latest tier video, which is still doing well. That tier video is now, I think, about 12,000 views or so. And that's in, I think it was Wednesday. That's in 2 days or so, I think, something like that. Maybe a little over 2 days, whatever it is. So a great performer. A lot of videos that I'll do never reach 10,000 views at all. They'll get 3 and 4 and 5, but that next plateau of 10 is somewhat of a rarity for me right now. So anything hitting 10,000 views is a huge home run as far as I'm concerned. So we have been getting over 10,000 views a day again for the last few days. Again, largely thanks to the traffic generated by the new video, which is why you keep doing new videos. Subscriber-wise, we hit the next milestone just this morning, I think, or late last night. So we're now at 34,400 and something. I think that's right. If it's wrong, it's correct over my shoulder, but I think that's what it is. And still humming along. Subscribers also up a bit, reaching more toward that 100 a day again. So let's talk, something else I did yesterday, I'll talk a little bit about today as well. So let's talk about what's going on today. The first thing today is I will, after this vlog, I will complete editing of that last XP cartridge, wherever they're at up here. So I can release that in the afternoon, so it's going into the weekend. Also, I almost finished prepping for next week. So next week I'll produce the first sneak peek video of a pre-released hardware product. I've already done the thumbnail for it. I could do the thumbnails early so I can tweak them over the few days and kind of go, that's okay, could be better, that sort of thing. So right now I'm at a point where I kind of like it, but I keep it open so throughout the day I can go, oh, what if I made this a little more shadow, a little more shine, whatever. I tinker with it to make it really pop because you want your thumbnails to grab attention. So that video is ready. I'll probably start working on that first thing next week is my expectation, the video portion. Because I want to have it done early because I'm going to have a meeting with that team midweek before I release it, and I want to show it to them there at that point. So, and that's today. Oh, and also today, though yesterday, last night, actually, while I was kind of hanging around goofing off, I laid out the next podcast episode in the editor in Audacity So today I'll poke around with that some more and get some more done. As I mentioned, by the time I reach Tuesday, I would like to have that about a third edited because of the extra effort and time that it takes to put the layer the audio in, sound audio, it's all audio, the layer in the music that goes along with portions of the show. It just takes more time. So I want to make sure I'm ahead of the game for that. A little interesting nugget that I want to share with you. Whenever something interesting pops up, I like to share with you. And so here on this Friday, before we go into the weekend, I got a Twitter message from a gentleman who is writing a book about something nostalgic. And he had messaged me on Twitter almost a month ago, but you have that thing where you can't get the message unless you already talk with someone or you're already following them, or vice versa. Otherwise it pops up someone wants to message you, but it doesn't pop up anywhere. It's just in a menu. You got to go dig it up. And I don't get many DMs, so I didn't know. Anyway, but I saw it and I wrote back and apologized for the delay. And he's already sent me some material to review. Something about being a contributor to say. He found me through the Activision tier videos and said, hey, you would be a nice addition. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but let's read it and see. Let's see what the interesting opportunity is. So we'll check it out and see to find out. I just got that in today. So it's another one of those interesting little opportunity pops that happen because as I get more exposure and more people get a chance to see who I am and what I'm capable of and what I can do, then I have little opportunities that someone goes, remember we had somebody talking about a documentary, now we had somebody talking about some book, I don't know. I mean, I can write, but I'm not an author. I don't know what that's about, what the contribution he's looking for. I'll find all that out. I'll share with you when I know more. But these are little things that individually are like, well, that's cool. But collectively, what they're starting to tell me is, I have something to offer that people are recognizing, right? It's not just my imagination that I think I can make a video. I can make a video. I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. I can present the material in a way that people understand and accept, and they recognize that the presenter is someone that is worthy of presenting that because they're interested in me presenting their stuff. So I'm nowhere near a finish line yet. Revenue has not had a spike. It's to the point where as we come down on what will be the 12-month anniversary of my being laid off and starting this venture, and you can almost write off the first 3 months as trying to get up to speed and figure out what to do. I planned for a full year. If at all possible, my intent now is to push beyond that year because so many little things are happening that I think there's more potential than just will the YouTube channel be successful or will the podcast be successful, but there are opportunities beyond content that I myself am creating that we're finding could lead to other revenue opportunities that would support this venture. I have so much enjoyed over the last few months being entrepreneurial, despite the anxiety that comes with not having a regular income. The value in satisfaction is so high that if at all I can find a way to sustain this and prolong it, success or no at the end of 12 months, there are things out there that I'm finding, or that are finding me, and it's promising. If any of it comes to fruition, guess who will know? You will, because we'll talk about it some random morning when some contract comes in to, John, would you be on my next Star Wars movie? Or who knows what's going to happen, right? Who knows? That won't happen. It'll be Star Trek. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get busy today. It's Friday. The weekend is coming up. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. If you're here every day, I love you for that. I can't thank you enough. I do it every day, and it's not enough for being part of this support system and being here and watching every day. I'm here every day, and so are you. We're in this bus together, and I so much appreciate you. Have a fantastic Friday and an even better weekend. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye-bye.